And we are live. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Am I live on Instagram? Where would that show up on stream if I put it on there? Oh, that works. There's dogs barking at those loose dogs. You see it? It's showing I'm live. Oh, do I have to push go live? No, because I think it's got me on there. Let's see. You can't find me yet? What if I push go live? There we go. Okay, now we're live.
Yeah, now, okay. Yep, now it is.
All right, cool. We figured it out. Nice. And there's absolutely nobody watching. Not yet. Oh, there's 3 on. Good morning, Joy. We're live on Instagram today, so nice. First time in a while. I haven't went live on Instagram for a while. But it looks like it's working. Oh, that's like right in my face, isn't it? Maybe I should take the comments down. Good morning, Melanie. And love, patience, faith. Of course, Mystic Norms. I need to figure out how to get all the moderators. I think as they show up in here, I can do that. Cool. Yep, we're doing live readings. They're only $10 for the live mini readings. So if you have a question or you just want a general message, go to my link tree, which is in the description. I don't know if it's on this. It's right down here somewhere. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's down at the bottom here. And it's got my pay links in there, my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. We're gonna start trying using Instagram too for the live streams. See how that works. Good morning, Tina. Happy Saturday, Kathy. So we are now live on Instagram. So if y'all go over to Instagram, if you follow me on there, mods, if you go over there, I'll make you. I think I can make you a moderator that way. Let me see. I click on her name, and I can just pin the comment. I'll figure that out. It's that little arrow, or is that comments? Yeah, share it out. Share this out, please. It helps. It's showing that we don't. Why is it not showing that we have people on Instagram watching?
Because I just moved over to Facebook. Maybe?
No, but I'm seeing it right here. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, work on it. But we finally got it to work. I had to push go live. That's what was making it work. But yeah, we have 2 on Instagram. It's not showing. But yeah, once we get to around 15 viewers, we'll give away a free reading. So that's going to require you all sharing, commenting. The more engagement, the better. The more feeds that we get into. Yep, on all 3: Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Finally figured it out. I might have to take these comments down though, just because it's kind of put my face up in the numbers count on Facebook. Let's see. Right there. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to make you moderators yet, but I will. There's dogs, loose dogs running around all morning, and my dogs are just going nuts over them. Mostly Ginger. I'm froze on IG. It's not showing me frozen, but that doesn't mean I'm not. Oh, they're driving her batty. Is that old John Marston from RD2? Not sure who that is. I'm Aaron. Young Wano, 5553. Welcome. Oh, they're going crazy. They must be close. They just let him run around here. I hope they don't get caught up in his concertina wire over here. Our dog, one of our dogs in heat. I hope not. Good now? Okay. Thank you. You want to go check? I know, because shutting that door is kind of a pain in the butt. Now I just got to figure out how to get the comments through on the main comments in here. I can see them over here. You see them, babe? They got to be close because they're freaking out. Oh, they're right there, babe. I can see one right now. Look toward the trailer. Oh, yeah, it's driving the dog's batty. They are good watchdogs. Hello, Stephanie. How do you get a reading? Okay, so you go to my link tree, which is in the description on Facebook. You just have to back out of the video so you see it from the feed. And you tap that link tree, it'll take you to my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Readings are a minimum of $10. If you want to leave more, you can, but you don't have to. And if we can get up to 15 viewers consistently, we'll give away a reading. Do you want to go in or do you want to stay out? Yeah, they're 1-question mini readings. If you want something more extensive, you can go to my website, www.psychicshaman333, which is scrolling at the bottom here.
It's one of their dogs out there.
Yeah, it's driving them crazy. Dogs, our neighbor's dogs. She lets them run loose and they kind of just go everywhere. But our neighbor's got that razor wire around his place. So I hope, she needs to be careful. Not my dog. So what's up, Debbie? Welcome back. Did you go to the dump? Yeah, I see your comment. Aaron, it's got little stickers. Morning, Aaron. I'm just paying attention here too, so I'm not seeing the comments. I mean, I do see them. I'm just not paying as much attention to them. Instagram's a new one for me. I've went live on here a couple of times, but I barely got anybody viewing. You need 3 hours? I can do that. I think the longest reading I've ever given, which kind of sucked because it turned out to be this woman was stealing money from her company, or not her company, but the company she worked for. So that all got, they call it a chargeback. Yeah, that sucked. But I think I was on the phone with her for like 6 hours. But then she got busted for using the company credit card, which is stupid. Like, why would you do that? I've done a couple group readings that were like 2 or 3 hours. You just go to somebody's house and they're having a party, and then you did a couple of those too. You 2 of them? Yeah, Norma did a couple of them where she was doing tarot readings. Those are fun, the group ones. All of them are fun, but group readings are pretty fun. I do offer those too, but we could do them and be live, or unless you live real close. Yeah, you did one for a birthday party, and then the other one was just a Halloween party, right, or something like that. Yeah, I know you're waiting on things to happen, Debbie. No problem. No rush. This month has gotten off to a slow start, so I'm not panicked, but I do this every month. But when it starts off with a good month, I'm a little less stressed. So yes, if you want a reading and you want to help out, you help me, I help you. I appreciate it. Maybe live or Zoom. Yeah, we can just do it through Messenger. I don't have Zoom. Zoom's too expensive. We've been doing our class through Telegram because it's the only one that works for everybody. But it works. I just have to figure out how to share the screen so I can share videos when I want in class. And we're at 13. We're getting there. It's been fluctuating a lot. It's still not showing the Instagram followers, which is weird.
Yeah, I guess Joy's commenting. I don't know, check the peak and I can't see it.
Yeah, I see your comments right here. Look.
Oh, yeah.
I can see them.
Yeah, it's on TV.
This is like the first time we went live on Instagram, so it might take a minute to build it up. But there are people live on, or were. We were at 13. Oh, now let's get up to 15. That coffee really hurts my stomach. I just, have to try go back to the original. Nothing from Dollar General unless it's Folgers at least. Yeah, I can see you on. I can see you on there. Last comment you left was morning, Aaron. I pulled down the comments for like from all of them because it was putting my face up or my head up into the numbers, the timer and the viewers.
Wheel names is done.
Oh, we got the wheel of names done too. So we'll do that at the end of the live. Somebody's gonna win a 20-minute session. Yeah, it's just not good coffee. It's like Clover Valley, and I tried it because it's God, coffee's so expensive right now. So I tried that one because it was the best value for your buck, and it's not good. Do I have text to talk on? I don't know. Or are you still seeing? Which is fine because some people that watch are deaf. So if there are captions, that's okay. Oh, it's right up in my face, huh? Where is that coming from? Oh, thank you, Debbie. Whatever comes up. All right. Thank you for the $20 PayPal. All right. Let's use the shamanic medicine cards. I need to figure out how to put that thank you card from Miguel. It's in my Oracle box. These dogs, come on, bring your dogs in.
Like seriously.
And this is a day that they shouldn't be outside either because they're Sabbath. It's their Sabbath today. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that. I don't know why it's on. Or at least move it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Is it only on Facebook that it's doing it?
Mhm.
Then it's got to be a Facebook thing. Oh, you can go in there in my account. You're an administrator and change it, can't you?
Without affecting me live.
No, you just find captions and turn them off. Or something new that's just started happening, right?
No.
No?
You always have
It's always been that way?
It's just not always been up in your face.
Oh. It's because I got it on portrait.
Yep.
Okay, Debbie. First card is it's the lower world, which is the past. I think you're going through that right now, reflecting on the past. Don't get to a place where you're reflecting on the past where it's pissing you off, though. You want to review it, look at it. It's happened already. It's not happening again. So get rid of the emotion connected to those past memories or the traumatic memories. So you want to go and kind of review your life. As scary as that may seem, that's what the lower world's about. It's about reflection. It's about going through that and reviewing all those memories that pissed you off or hurt you, or the traumatic memories, and detaching and separating the emotion from it, looking at it as a lesson. From now on, it's not happening again. And then you get the bones for casting, which is, I know we were talking about it earlier. You were saying you were closed off, but utilize tools, utilize tarot, utilize if it's yes or no questions, use a pendulum, and you can make a pendulum pretty easy. Put a weight on a string and swing it, you know. But utilizing those tools will help you open up. You don't want to become completely dependent on them because they can become a crutch and you don't follow your own intuition. But it's important that you if you're feeling closed off, this is a good way to do it. Or just praying, just asking. I think the hardest part for people to receive messages is sometimes they come through kind of sounding crazy, but it's just us misunderstanding it a little bit. But trusting what's coming back. And it usually comes back very quickly. Whatever question you ask, whatever you look into, you can usually access it pretty quickly. Um, and then it's time to get back to that creative side. You got the expression card, flute card, which is about expression, and it's about, yeah, expressing yourself through some medium of creativity or art, writing, um, whatever that is for you that you enjoy doing. This is where you can get a lot of therapy from. You can clear out a lot of that negativity, even just simply by writing it down, telling a story, even if it's fiction, and you add some of the things to your life that you've gone through. This is a way of transmuting that energy from negative to positive. And that's kind of what you're going through right now, or this is the next phase of life for you, which is going to open you up. It's going to open you up spiritually. And then you got the octopus. Practice shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. So, like getting a haircut, maybe going and buying a new outfit, just kind of changing or altering things, even your daily routine, changing it up. That will get rid of a lot of that stagnant energy. There you go. Thank you again, Debbie. Hopefully, Debbie's coming out here pretty soon. That'll be fun. She can shed a lot of that negativity out here. Tina's been out here. She likes it. Total peace. It is too. The only thing you hear is the train, and you'll hear the trucks driving because, yeah, like you'll hear the big rigs, but they're a ways away. Most of the time, it's like this. Like I can hear my propane heater going. That's about it. Yeah, nobody's commented on Instagram since you, but you've been out here twice so far. Hopefully 3 times here pretty soon. You've been wanting a drum. There you go. That's a great way to express. Hopefully many more times to come, Tina. We love it when you guys are out here. Have a lot of fun. Like a shamanic drum. Tina wants some drums. Drums. Have to figure out how to swing that. Or we had a woman in our class that played the Indian flute, native flutes. She had some cool flutes too. That one takes, yeah. That one takes some practice. Everything does. Any kind of musical instrument. What's up, Cheryl? I'm glad you like it out here, Tina. Anytime. You guys get a few days. Need to find some Indian art, Native American artifacts too when we're out here. When you're out here next time. I tried last time, but I think they got all buried by the wind and the dust. There was a spot where they were everywhere. I found a big old piece of petrified wood. I mean, nothing like they have at the place. Then when you pull off the highway, they have these big old stumps, petrified wood. There's a spot on our property that has a lot too. Yeah, open it. I'm wanting to do that. It just takes funds. We're working on it though. I want to just start off with like some, jams, like some live jams. I play guitar, play harmonica, like some campfire jams or something. Maybe take donations for the property to develop. The djembe. Oh, that's the one where you hit it with like that stick that kind of points at it, right? It's an African drum. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those before. My buddy used to play the cajon, which is like a box. It's like a wooden box. That's a pretty cool drum too. But the shamanic drum, I want one of those. The leather or the buckskin skin. What else you call it?
A hide drum.
Yeah, it's like a hide, made from a hide. Kind of funny. Kathy's surfing in and out of Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. Hand drum that you hold between your legs. Yeah. What's up, Tina? You changed your profile picture. How's things going? I like those. What do they call those big ground drums? The metal ones. There one's a tongue drum, but there's another one that I like that's got just a bunch of dents in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember the name of it. But if you can learn, I mean, I'd mess around on her drum. She's got a little tongue drum. That's fun. Good release as well. Anything, any drums.
Handpan.
Handpan drum, yeah. Some people are really good at that too. But it really isn't that hard. It's like you kind of just do your, as long as you know the notes and what works together.
And mine's a tongue drum.
Yeah, yours is a tongue drum. Needs to be washed. Look at how dusty it is.
Wow, it happens fast.
Mhm. I mean, some people go punch a punching bag. It's another way to express yourself. I mean, scream into a pillow. Release. It's all about release and releasing all that negativity that's kind of hung around. Been sick for over a week now. Sending you love, sending you healing. Yeah, the UFO looking things. Where are you at now, Tina? Still in Texas? You need your old drum set. You're a drummer? I think you've told me that before. You used to play in bands, right? The best drummer I've ever heard, like near me, like around my area, was this little Filipino girl. She couldn't have been like, she wasn't 5 feet tall, but she was amazing. I mean, I've met some pretty cool drummers and pretty good drummers, but she was above and beyond the best I've ever heard. I was trying to recruit her into our band, but she wasn't having it. She was so good though. Oh man, on like a small set too. She didn't have a big set, but I've got a lot. There's other drummers that are really good too, but they're different. She was more like shock and awe. Or I've got had drummers that were like more in the cut. They just like to hang in the cut. Good rhythmic drummers. Yeah, I've been in bands since I was 15. I keep forgetting to send that picture. Did I send that picture of the I didn't of me when I was 16 taking rock and roll photos or rock star photos, wannabe rock star photos.
So,
crazy looking at me then. I was young. Didn't even grow facial hair then. Carlos Santana? He plays the drums? Or are you talking about his band? Yeah, it's fun though. I mean, I was able to actually pay bills with it, playing gigs. We were playing like 3 or 4 gigs a week, and some places paid really well. I mean, for a club band or bar band. There was times when we played this biker bar that they called it the Power Hour on Fridays, and all we would get paid is tips, and we'd make hundreds of dollars in tips. And the place in Park City, the Spur, that place paid us pretty well, and we got tips there. I think I got poisoned in that place. Somebody put something like what you call it in my shot, um, Visine, because I was violently sick after that. Norma even had to drive home. She hit a raccoon. She felt really bad about that. It was a big one too, man. I don't know. I was laying in the back seat, so I didn't see it, but it felt like a big one. Oh, he plays the drums. That's cool. Yeah, Carlos is a talented individual. And he seems like a real cool guy too. He's been playing. He played in Woodstock with Neil Schon from Journey. Neil Schon used to be in his band, and he was probably like 19 then. But he's still going. He's still playing. Super friendly. Yeah, some people are just not. I mean, our band opened for a semi-famous guy. He wouldn't even shake your hand. I'm not going to mention his name. He wouldn't even shake your hand. He was like afraid to shake my hand. So I was just trying to thank him for letting us open for him. That's all right. We left blood on the stage that night. Figuratively, we had his crowd screaming. He's like, "Damn, that's going to be hard to follow." I mean, he did great. He was a slide guitar player. Actually, I can't even remember his name. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I know exactly. Well, as soon as I said that, I remembered his name.
I kind of,
Eric.
yeah, Martinez.
No, Sardinus.
Sardinus.
You made me say the name out loud. I'm sure he'll never hear this. He was good though. He played like a slide acoustic guitar, or it was like a resonator, and it was loud. It sounded good. But yes, we didn't. We left nothing on the stage. You know what I mean? Like we didn't leave anything to be, doubted. When I said that, you just imagine Jerry Lee Lewis in Great Balls of Fire saying, "Follow that killer."
Yeah.
Yep, that's kind of what we were doing. Like, we're gonna, we got an opportunity, we're gonna go for it. That was the first and only theater I think we played.
Mhm.
We played like a lot of clubs and bars, and we played some outdoor venues, Blues and Brews. Played that twice in Rock Springs, Wyoming. That was fun.
Mhm.
So we played the Blues and Brews Fest during the day, and then we went and played a club at night or a bar. And we brought a bunch of the bands, or at least a couple of the bands, over from the Blues and Brews. I've met some pretty talented musicians and listened to them, jammed with them.
We played that one in Ogden too. That one festival.
We played a few festivals.
Yeah.
Got booted. Well, that sucks. Glad you're back. I know. Facebook and TikTok, they boot you. Facebook will just crash on me sometimes. Kicks me completely out. I think Pete Townsend did that to Jimi Hendrix and he regretted it. Saying, follow that.
And he did.
Or Jimi Hendrix did it to him. I can't remember the story.
I mean, we played on TV, local TV.
Frickin' Tina, how did that feel? Yeah, we played on local TV, cable, the cable access or whatever, local cable. It was Park City TV. We played there 2 or 3 times, 2 times.
He was at least twice.
Yeah. We got to be on a couple radio shows. That was fun. That one guy completely killed my buzz about giving me a bunch of constructive criticism about how we recorded the last album. Like, as I'm listening to him, like, no, everything was right. It was all balanced right. I had to go back and listen to it to make sure. It bummed me out there for a few days though. Like, damn, we spent a lot of time recording this. A lot more longer time than we did the first album. That's when we lived in the over 100-year-old house.
Mhm.
That was a huge house, but it had a lot of flaws. It was old. Is that your belly? You getting hungry? Norman's belly's like not growling, it's like yelling. Y'all got quiet in the chat. Oh, Strangers in the Nights in my head. And my stomach's growling too. Yes, it's time to eat something.
Toast up some bread.
Make some SOS on toast. Better get to cooking. That's right. We got some SOS that we made last night. We put it on mashed potatoes. We'll just put it on toast today. I need to get something. I've been watching this thing called, what was it called? The Shelter Logic? No,
Oh gosh.
Cook Logic or something.
Yeah.
And it reheats stuff. It's like looks like a lunchbox, but it doesn't use as much power as the microwave. We haven't actually tried the microwave with the setup we have right now. But it went beep really quick. It drained the batteries real quick.
Last time we did do it, but so I'd be afraid, like with everything working well now.
Yeah, I know we got
that
everything
drain
working
so
right.
fast. I mean, I'd love to have my microwave back.
Generators broke down. And yeah, eventually when I have the money to bring it in, I know somebody who will fix it. I'm just gonna have to rebuild it. Needs a rebuild. I have two of them. I think they both need the same things. Oh, actually, we have three of them because Tina brought hers, but that one needs to be cleaned. The carburetor needs to be cleaned. Yep, I'm talking about shit on a shingle. Or the politically correct way would be cream beef on toast. I kind of dig it with the mashed potatoes. I really like actually. My grandpa used to take me to this place, a cafe called Seals Cafe. That was the mayor's name, and that was the family in the town we grew up in was their last name was Seal. But they created a place, and then somehow the family kind of got broken up, and they built another place across the street called Doug and Emmy's. So it was like from the same family. But he used to take me in there, and they'd give you like what I get when I was younger. The Dale's breakfast came with 2 eggs, 2 sausage, and they had big like oversized sausage and bacon, scone, and SOS on hash browns. That's yeah, it's always best on potatoes. I know, yeah, that's where I learned it from my grandpa. He was a Navy guy, so he knew what it was. I used to wear that Navy hat everywhere when I was little. He had a Navy hat and a cycle helmet. And when I was like, I don't know, probably 5, 4, I used to wear those around his house all the time. Yeah, Seals was good. They're still good. They're still open. So is Doug and Emmy's. My daughter worked for, was it Seals? Yeah, she worked for Seals for a little while. Still the same old. I mean, you don't find cafes anymore. I loved it. My grandpa would take us to work. That was like our special trip. We'd go to Seals in the morning. It's 11:11. And then we'd go to, he'd take us to lunch at this place. It was like a hamburger joint. So good hamburgers. And they actually had Ironport. And so we'd go to work with him. We'd go to breakfast, then go to work. Usually just me. He didn't like taking Scotty too much. Scotty was a little brat. I was the more well behaved when I was a kid, when I was little. And then that changed as I got into it, teenage years. But yeah, he'd take us there. Then he'd take us, oh, what was the place? Carmax. Carmax was the burger joint. It was like a little hallway, but they had awesome cheeseburgers and they'd serve like Ironport. I don't know if you guys know what Ironport is. It's a soda. I don't even know how to describe how it tastes like. What?
It's called a hot watch.
Hot Logic was it, yeah. And he'd either take us there or he'd take us to this Mexican restaurant called Grumpy's. Yeah. Those were good memories. One time he took me to St. George because he was doing a business deal. He's a real estate developer or a broker, owned his own brokerage. And he was like, "You want to come to St. George with me, St. George, Utah?" Because he's the one that bought him and a couple other partners bought the amphitheater. It's like a natural amphitheater. And they sold it to Franklin Day Planner, which is, yeah, I've never been to the landing zone. We never went there. We should have, though. Um, anyway, this was when he was developing, like, he knew St. George was going to be like the next big thing in Utah. And he took me there, but my mom made me. She's like, "All right, Aaron, you can go," but she really wanted me to audition for the Osmond movie that was coming on TV. So I did that. I didn't want to. I mean, I didn't remember. I was like remembering lines right there as we were sitting in the studio. Good memories, good memories. But then I went out there, and that's when I first started finding arrowheads, because where his partner lived was there was arrowheads everywhere. But yeah, she really wanted me to be to audition for that movie. That's my only, or yeah, it was an on TV movie. I didn't get it, but that's all right. I got to go to St. George. Fun trip. I still remember that, and I was little. I think I was like, God, 6, 7.
It's definitely-
And then before we got on the road and became, well, we were going to become nomadic. We stayed in St. George for a couple of weeks, just dry camping or boondocking, whatever you want to call it. Before we came to Kathy's, and then we went to Kathy's in California, and now we're here in Arizona. Yeah, I still remember seals. They're so good, and they were cheap too for what they gave you. I mean, back then it was like $4.95 or something. You get hot chocolate, whipped cream, and breakfast. Talking about food, getting hungry. I'm already hungry. I was hungry. I've been hungry for about an hour or two. Anywho, that was one of my stories. True story. Of course, I used to like it when he'd come get us. We actually got called to the principal's office, me and my brother. And I saw my grandpa in the office because the office, a lot of the offices have like windows so you can see in. And he's in his cowboy hat and his denim. He had a denim. He was all full denim, denim cowboy hat, denim shirt, denim jeans, and denim boots. Canadian cowboy, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I thought we were in trouble, but as soon as I saw him, I'm like, "Oh, we're going fishing," and that's what we did. Yeah, I miss the mom and pop stuff. There's a lot of that's not around anymore. They do have a cafe here in Holbrook. Can't remember the name of it, but their food's supposed to be pretty good. I've never eaten there. It's like a guy and a girl's name, I think. I can't remember what it is though. I'll have to try it. It's always packed in the morning and lunchtime. It's the sun hitting the ceiling, trailer popping. Must be getting warm. I think it's supposed to be in the 50s today. It's been in the 40s, low 40s.
Mhm.
Hey, there's Cassidy. Self-made infinity, welcome. I don't know why the comments are connected. Kind of weird. Yeah, I always wanted to go there, but we never did because it was always crowded. I'm like, I don't want to go in there. It's all crowded. That parking lot gets hectic sometimes. But yeah, we should have went in there. 72 where you're at? Nice.
So
65 to 70 is my perfect temperature. What?
it's only 48 right now.
Yeah, but it's rising. You can feel it. Good, because I need to turn this heater off. Wasting propane. Or not wasting it, but going through it.
Okay.
Oh, I need to make a video today. Cause and effect. The principle of cause and effect. Yeah, crowded is a good thing. I'm just not down with a lot of people. Like I can do it. And Al visited you last night, making racket for a long time. We just get our roosters. In the middle of the night, they'll start cockadoodle doing. You're like, shut up. It's not daytime, dudes. And one does it, the other has to. 52. That's about our temperature. I think we're getting up into like the mid 50s, and we're going to get up to 60 here pretty soon in the next couple of days. Man, the other day was cold. It was like 17. And we haven't even hit January yet. January is when it gets cold. January and February, and then windy season. Ugh. That's very unnerving, the windy season. Nice temperatures, but the wind's always blowing. Santa Ana's. But it's better than living in Phoenix. Phoenix is probably perfect temperature right now.
Right.
But in the summer, it's like 115, 120. No, thank you. $30 last night there. Oh, you're a little bit warmer than us. I think we got down to like 20s, didn't we? 27?
It was 26, 27.
We're having a cold spell though. We don't like the last couple of years we've been here, it hasn't been like this.
Right. That's been the
But we
wildest.
have been here
It's
2
been
years
the
now.
coldest, yeah.
Weird. Yeah, I don't like winter anymore either. That's partly why I moved here. It'll snow here, and it snows in Flagstaff at the higher elevations, but we get like dustings of snow,
Frost.
and then it melts that same day. Because once the sun comes out, because we're closer to the equator, it burns hotter down here. Like I could walk outside. I'm cold inside, but if I go outside for a minute, the sun will warm me right back up. That damn global warming. Yeah, it's just seasons change. If you look back 200, 300 years and you watch the cycles, that's why the Farmer's Almanac is usually pretty accurate, because we have 100-year cycles, 50-year cycles, 20-year cycles, 1,000-year cycles. I don't really believe in climate change. There's part of it. believe in part of it, but Earth's done a lot of weird stuff over billions of years. 41 last night, 62 right now. You still in southern Texas? Yeah, Texas. My mom can grow, or she was growing like plants. She'd tell me to grow them. I can't grow those out here. It freezes. I guess her garden's doing really well. Brandy's sending me a bunch of pictures. She's like, man, the roses have been blooming and blooming and blooming. She's like, hi, Mom. All right, everybody. I think we're going to sign off unless anybody else wants a reading. If you do, just leave it in comments and we'll give you time to go pay for it. Lake Somerville. I think I drove by Lake Somerville once. Is that closer to like in between Houston and Galveston? When I lived out there, I worked for my aunt, and she did like those like giving out samples. Like she owned a company that did that, and so we'd go to all the Krogers down there and give out samples. That job was pretty easy. Didn't get paid much on it though. But we went to a couple lakes or by a couple lakes, and we went to Galveston. Houston and Austin. Okay. So it's up north, more north. I don't know what lake we drove by then. I'm not sure. I think we drove by a couple on the way from Houston to Galveston. I've never been north of Houston other than, well, like Katy, like surrounding areas, the greater Houston area, but I've never been up like North Texas or closer to Bryan College Station. I'm not sure where that is. I know my niece goes to school in Austin. She just graduated, winning all kinds of awards. She's going to be a what is it? It's bioengineering, I think. She's or wants to be a researcher, but she's got like, I don't know how many different places calling her for interviews. Yeah, it is. It can be really similar to yours, Kathy. Oh no, you're talking about Tina's, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, like ours are similar to yours sometimes, except like like especially in the summer, storms are getting worse there. We had a really good rainy season this year. It was late starting, but because we have the monsoons, but they started later in the season. We got pounded with rain for a while there. It was a big sloppy mess out here. The only part of summer, I don't like summer very much as far as the temps. But the weather that really bugs me is the wind. It can be pretty extreme out here, and we're in the flats, so we don't have anything blocking. Yeah, the cloud seeding. Yep. Yeah, there's something to that weather warfare. Yeah, you guys got hit really hard with a storm last year, right? Or near you. I know. Was it Tennessee got hit pretty hard, like a weird freak storm? That's because the cloud seeding is causing different things to happen. It's causing the weather to go wonky. They're doing it on purpose. So if you notice, they're like, I mean, you know, these fires like that happen to California and Malibu. You know, so it's like you don't want to think of it that it's happening, but people are actually doing this shit so they can come in and buy up the land. And
Hmm.
you wouldn't think people would be that evil, but there are very evil people in this world, unfortunately. They're much more alarming than any kind of demon. You know, I've actually not. I mean, we're still getting the trails in the sky, but not as bad as usual. What's up, Ethan? God bless you. Yep, greedy for minerals because I think in that Tennessee one, there's some rare earth minerals they need. Lithium. Lithium's used in phones and batteries. Yeah, the weather's weird. They were cloud seeding in what's that place in Arab or it's an Arab country, Dubai, and they did it so bad, or they screwed it up so bad, it rained for like 30 days straight. It wouldn't stop raining. Go messing with nature like that, that's what's gonna happen. She'll balance it out. North Carolina. Yeah, that's okay. No, yeah, yes, North Carolina. You're right. Yep, not Tennessee. Yeah, there's apparently a big thing of lithium up right where that hit. Get people out of their houses and open it. There's already a mine there. It's like one of the biggest mines for lithium. That was crazy though. The devastation there, man. That was nuts. Yeah, massive floods in Dubai. All right, everybody. Well, I think we're gonna stop for now, but thank you all for hanging out, chatting, and oh, we got to do the wheel of names. So anybody who paid for a reading last month, their name is on here. It could be on there once or numerous times. We're gonna spin the wheel of names, and we'll see who the winner is. Yeah, largest deposit of lithium. And Elon Musk just happens to be wanting lithium. Funny how that works. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin it. Round and round and round it goes. Marie 444 on YouTube. Nice job,
That's
Marie. Hopefully we can get a hold of you.
It's Nikki.
Oh yeah, it is Nikki, huh? Okay. Cool. Yeah, we know Nikki. Yeah, Arkansas next. So woohoo! Marie.
Congratulations, Marie.
She's probably gonna love that. We'll get a hold of her and let her know that she won. All right, everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you next time. Much love to all of you. Thank you all for being here and supporting. We'll see you soon.